ladies and gentlemen, we are back with some more One Piece. Last time we watched episodes 351 to 355, and today we're back with Thriller Bark, episodes 356 to 360. Last time, ladies and gentlemen, we learned quite a bit about the inhabitants of the ship island known as Thriller Bark. Also, someone noted that Thriller Bark is basically what Iceberg had in mind to build for Water 7, a ship or a city on a ship, which is wild to me that, or it's not technically a city, it's an island on a ship, but it's the same idea, kind of like just a huge ship that people could actually live on like this. The world of One Piece, it gets crazier and crazier. What can I say? The fact that something like this is even possible is what's baffling to me. Just the size of the ship is, we're seeing a lot of big shit on here. Like, we're seeing oars. We're seeing, Gecko Mori himself is pretty damn big. So, I guess they're shooting for the stars when it comes to the size of various things on this ship. If you get my drift. Anyways, episode 351, we found out that Absalom also shoots fire alongside that pulse thing or whatever, that blast, or I don't know what it's called. Because with Sanji Zombie, we saw him just do like a force blast. Like, I was recently getting into Star Wars, actually. Total side note. But like that whole force blast thing, that's what it kind of reminded me of. And then he shoots fire as well. He shot fire when he was chasing Nami, Usopp, and Chopper. And, it kind of makes me think, like, what exactly is his ability? If it is an ability, could be a devil fruit. I don't know what it is. If it's a devil fruit, like, what variant? Like, what exactly is it that he's able to do these three things? Because we do know devil fruits are very expansive in what you're able to do with them, but it's kind of hard to really tell when they don't tell you. It's like, wait, so what could he have that would allow him to do these three things? It's so out of left field with each ability, because he's able to turn invisible, he's able to shoot fire, and he's able to like do some type of, I don't even know what it is, like air cannon, like I don't know. But besides that, episode 352, we started learning a bit more about Brook's past, especially with his how he lost his shadow when he got here originally 5 years ago, I think it was, and his battles with the samurai Ryuma. So he had one main battle when it was 5 years ago. He lost horribly and he decided to retreat. He did find out the zombie's weakness, though, so it was kind of a win there. Comes back here 5 years later with the Straw Hats, and he has another rematch, or he has his first rematch with the Samurai, and then he loses that, which is what causes him to fall to Frankie and Robin and tell him about the whole weaknesses and everything, and now he's at his third rematch, which it doesn't seem too good on his side, but they are coming in with the backup now, the Straw Hats. Now that they know the game plan, they know what's going on, they understand the connection with Brook they have had for the past 300 episodes, because we got the Laboon reveal that Laboon was Brook, or still is technically, Brook's Nakama. That whole story with Brook and Laboon, the way shit comes full circle, that's insane to me, especially when it's so long ago. Like, for me, it doesn't feel as long, because I'm sort of just running through this anime right now, but I know for people that are watching this as it was coming out weekly, or even just reading the manga, like, it's a bit crazy, like, holy shit, this probably spanned years. So like it's insane to think about, that these things could come full circle like that. So, which is why I really want to run through the anime ones from episode 1, just to see if there's anything else they might bring up again. But besides that, the whole Laboon backstory with Brook, definitely, I don't even think sad explains it, because I think that's basically a prerequisite to join the Straw Hats at this one, right? To have an extremely sad backstory, and they just get increasingly like sadder and sadder. So, it feels like Brook has like been with us for a minute since we knew Laboon and all that. So the way it's able to connect like that is really cool. Three 354 and 355. I didn't write down anything, so oh no, I did right here. 355. Sanji turns. Oh yeah, Sanji's whole Super Saiyan thing. That was the greatest thing ever. This man found out what Absalom or Perfsalom was doing to Nami. I wants to marry her. He saw her naked, and then this dude went off the wall, pissed. Jesus Christ, he was on fire. He said, "Who's Ace, bro? I got the flames right here." But now the crew is ready. The crew is willing to help their homie Brooke to take down Gecko Moria and get their shadows back before the sun rises. Because we know what happens when the sun rises. Bad things, that's for sure. Very bad things. Anyways, let's get into episode 356. That's enough talking from me. Let's do it. Okay. Usopp is a smarter man than I'll ever be. I was totally lost those past few minutes. I'm like, wait, okay. I understood the part where he was like, she did something in that moment where he lost track of her with the bear. And, I was starting to understand, okay, well, she had to have done something because I wasn't really like too suspicious of the attitude change, but the more he mentioned, the more I'm like, oh yeah, that is kind of true. She had complete confidence after he lost her for a little bit. And then I'm like, okay, wait, what does he mean by room? Like, what? Okay. So, if I get this right, it's not that she's able to change her body from, I guess, ghost to physical, but when Usopp lost track of her and she had some time to herself, she went into this room, stored her real body there, and then she made a ghost of herself, which is what she's controlling. Or she did some Doctor Strange shit. I don't know if how many of y'all seen Doctor Strange, but there's that thing they did. I don't know exactly what it's called. Some spiritual thing, but like the metaphysical body or whatever, something like that. Like their spiritual body, they take that out of themselves, and then they can. Oh no, wait. Astral project. That's the word. Astral project or astral, something like that. So is she doing that? Like she's casting her spirit or whatever, and she's using that to attack? Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Because then there's a big vulnerability there. Obviously, her physical body is complete. You know who it's like? Naruto spoilers. Original Naruto. I haven't seen Shippuden, but original Naruto. I've seen that recently. It's again spoilers, but it's kind of like Ino's ability from Naruto. You know the thing where she has that little mind lock thing. Uh, the application is different, but the vulnerability is the same because she launches that attack and her original body is completely vulnerable, but she launches, I forget what it is, it's like her mind thing or whatever. Um, with that, like it's a very risky ability, and I think this is very similar in that regard. Um, I think this is better than Ino's ability, but the vulnerability is still big with both of them because you leave your original body completely open to attacks, and if your combatant or your enemy figures that out, you're kind of fucked. So Usopp's big IQ plus I'm so glad they bring back Soul King. I was not expecting that. I 100% thought that was just something left back in Water 7 and his lobby. That was fantastic. I really liked that. That was really good. But yeah, that wraps up for this one, guys. That is the final episode here. Episode 360. We'll be getting into episodes 361 to 365 in the next one. And then we should be reaching episode 370 by the end of this week. So this arc it's definitely getting good now. Definitely getting good. These fights, this doesn't really feel slow to me. I really don't know where the slow part was. Like, we're getting a lot of reviews, a lot of info per episode. Nothing's really dragging out. Like, this is definitely great for me, personally. Honestly, I feel like Annie's Lobby kind of dragged out a little bit more than this. But, you know, I have to get through the whole arc before I could say something like that. So let's save criticisms for once the arc is completed. But for now, I'm loving it. Anyways, that wraps it up for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed as much as I did. And hopefully I see you guys in the next one. Peace.